tomorrow's solutions, today.
Greetings everyone and welcome back to Stellaris and of course to the MegaCorp Free Traders, where in the last episode, one thing in particular managed to escape my notice, and that is, we need to rename you. You shall be Natasha. There we are. Welcome Natasha from amongst the Ferret Treat patrons, especially. Amusing here because you're like the only leader that effectively isn't a void ferret. But I think the irony there is particularly pleasing. Right. How are things going over here? Well, you're just kind of chilling out because we don't need you yet. Right. Well, I'm strongly considering if we can get our alloys up, we are going to prepare this starbase and we're going to launch a war against the Norigal Empire. Amazingly, while conducting the survey of TJ-88, the crew of FC Madcap picked up several life signs coming from within the asteroid. There appears to be a colony of large burrowing worm-like lithivores within the rock, which have been riddled with tunnels. These unique life forms have somehow adapted to a life of in the coldness of space. Excellent. Not really useful to us, but excellent nevertheless. Right.
Outlier identified.
A science officer has found an anomaly. It will require extensive probing, but could garner a substantial find. Very well. And research is going on there as well. Okay, let's have a check in at Neath. We have finished the alloy mega forges. Perfect. Specialists are currently working there. Oh, look at that. Very, very nice, I must say. I'm extremely pleased, in fact. How has this affected things? Well, could do with a little bit more, honestly. Let's open all of these up so that people can work these jobs as and when they have the means to. I think we are going to upgrade that. We haven't got the housing or, in fact, the amenities for this, though. That's a bit of a concern. Neek just isn't going to be able to house enough people or produce enough amenities to satisfy them. So, given that, perhaps I am actually going to replace this with something else. I could build a numismatic shrine here as well? What? Can I just build it everywhere then? That doesn't make sense. I thought I could only build one. Well now. That's kind of what we need, so... Sure. Okay. Maybe that'll get rid of another one, though. We'll have to see. I may need to get rid of some of my research labs. That hurts to think about, but... We'll see. We will see. Either that or I could build... no, I want the numismatic shrine. But possibly getting some robot workers over here would be good. If I can get up to a population of 50, it's going to be a little bit hard. It'll take us a bit of time to do. But if we can make it there, then I can build some housing. I might have to build the housing first, though. Energy siphon, that's pretty cool. The moon Imuthin VA... 5A is home to a marvel of nature. Giant colourful explosions appear in the sky, a result of the chemical composition of the atmosphere reacting to the sun's gamma rays. Students and senior scientists alike are spreading this find like a wildfire. It has generated quite the spark of interest in the scientific field amongst our people. Okay. Inspired scientific recruits. Modifier added for 120 months. Given the following effects: survey speed plus 20% and anomaly research... Wow! That is pretty good.
A system has been surveyed.
Crypto revitalization centers. Is this an upgrade? Medical worker jobs plus 5. Medical worker turn consumer goods into amenities and pop growth speed. Crypto revitalization centers can offer advanced medical treatment to a large population. Treatments on a cellular level lead to a significantly healthier and longer living population. I mean, it would be quite nice, I'm not going to lie. That being said, getting more society research would also be pretty nice. Though society research is actually at the top right now, so maybe not. Maybe not. Crime minus 15%, amenities plus 5%. Artificial moral codes. Yeah, we're going to go with this one then. Let's get that up and running. I think that would be wise.
Market outlier identified.
Inexplicable optical phenomena play across the surface of Imuthin 7A, clearly visible from space. Go ahead then. We'll have a look into that. Investigation of the caverns below the surface of Jinkar 7 revealed them to be filled with a silvery liquid metal that flows from the cavern to cavern in gleaming rivers, pooling into underground lakes. More surprisingly still is the discovery that this metal substance shares many key properties with organic life forms, including responding to environmental stimulus and exhibiting self-sustaining processes. It remains to be seen whether this exceptional metal should be classified truly alive, but it may have several practical applications in our engineering technology. Wow. Where was that? Where is living metal now discovered? Please tell me something. Ooh, alright. That is a place that we need to control then. Like, really badly. That is definitely something we want. Living metal would be a massive boon for us. Honestly, this whole area is pretty nice. Lots of research. We need to expand. We've kind of been sat still for a long time, but I'm just so worried about our administrative cap because it is hurting quite a lot. If we could get out there, though, claim this area, get some... Oh, no. The trade route would be abysmal to try and protect. Absolutely awful. Claiming living metal would be amazing. But there are better places for us to claim. Significantly better places for us to claim, ultimately. Planet down there would be good. Gaia world, always nice. No, we're not going to be able to expand out. We're just going to have to keep that in mind. We're not a very aggressively expanding empire. Not at all. Yukafin, you're still on your way. Okay, you're almost there now. Light show. Science Officer Masada reports that the luminous waves coursing through the ice that blankets Imothin 7A is of alien origin. Some ancient battle has deposited scattered wreckage of an alien fighter on the frozen planet, and only the exposed core of its main weapons remain intact. It seems this alien race uses lasers somewhat more advanced than the ones currently used by Void-Fed fleets, and the fizzling innards periodically discharge low-powered lasers into the ice of Imothin 7A. The planet's harsh climate prevents the lasers from actually melting the ice, allowing the chilly matrix to act as a brilliant prism. We could use that technology.
Research actualized.
Fantastic. Blue lasers, straight away. Awesome. Very well. How many more plans are here for you to... there's kind of a few, actually. But once you've done that, move on down to survey that system for me. You can just move in, since we can actually see that, and you might be able to move on straight away as it happens. Okay. All of our ships that have lasers can now be upgraded. Alright. Well, that's not too bad. Neath has got unemployed.
Potential market survey completed.
Our science officer found an anomaly. It will require extensive probing, but could garner a substantial fine. Very well, I agree. Really, how have we possibly got unemployed? That makes no sense.
Ships
What do you mean?
upscaled.
Oh. Yes, I got rid of foundry workers. Right, okay. So they're like, well, we've got no jobs, but I don't want to work these jobs. I'm afraid you're going to have to demote. 778 days for both of you to demote. Sorry, but, you know, when needs must. Duke's Starbase has finished construction queue. Fantastic. Fully upgraded the La Hoido fleet. After the study of Imothin 2 has concluded, Science Officer Masada reports that they have found the planet to be unusually rich in minerals. This discovery was made possible in large part thanks to the certain member of the FC Madcat crew. Masada praises the protege highly. They do good work where they are. Anomaly research speed plus 20%. I don't need a new scientist. We've already got too many. So, yeah, well, we'll keep you there for now. We could do a little bit more upgrading. I wouldn't mind that, but I'd rather kind of sit on these materials.
A system has been surveyed.
A large intact crater has been discovered that does not seem to be a natural occurrence. Very well. We'll get that scanned.
Situation log revised.
Birth of the Galactic Market. Fantastic. The customers, clients, and rubes of the galaxy at long last seem ready to accept a quasi-centralized platform for deregulated mid-scale international commerce. We can promote one of our worlds to pay host to this commercial hub to maximize potential revenue. Let commerce flow. Unlocks a decision. Nominate for Galactic Market hub begins the founding of the Galactic Market event chain. Okay. Where do I do that? Oh, there we are. We encountered a alien vessel, a Nimbus system. These strange objects can be flagged as Teth aliens. Intriguing. We'll research them. Where does one do the... Oh, it's the decision. Right. Probably over here. No. Encourage planetary growth. That would be nice. But Galactic Market Hub nomination. Nominate this planet as a trade hub candidate for the Coalescent Galactic Market. Applies a base marketplace competitiveness rating modifier to the planet according to its local conditions. The better the rating, the more likely the planet will play host to the future galactic market. Being a nexus of galactic trade is a position as prestigious as it is profitable. The market is fickle, but with enough incentives, we might be able to lure the big players to establish themselves on this planet. Yes! Make it so. Base marketplace competitiveness rating. Adequate. This world has been nominated as to serve its relative rating. We need more merchants. So many more merchants. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do. We'll hopefully be able to get that going.
Surveyed.
How's everything going down here? Not too bad. Okay, check out this one then next. Unfortunately, they are expanding, so this is becoming more and more difficult to do. Ooh, just
potential market
uncovered
survey
a new
completed.
Species. There we go. Oh, well. Go ahead and just survey this one for now. Well. On the plus side, we can now get some governing ethics attraction. Director Feanor has leveled up. Good. We have fully surveyed this system. We still need to check out these ones. They're too hostile for us, though, so we can't. Bit of a shame, but oh well. We can't get through there. I don't even know if we can get in here. No, I don't think so. I imagine we have close borders. Okay, well, we've discovered these people, so let's have a chat with them, shall we? Greetings, MegaCorp Free Traders. How fares business? Well, okay. Xenophobia. Oh, that's good. Interference policy. They're inferior in every way. Well, I'm not immediately going to close off our borders for now. Let's leave it as is. But you clearly need to get out here and help me do a little bit more scanning of these stars. So head all the way over there for now. We'll explore what we can while we can. But it's going to take a bit. It's going to still take a while for them to completely degrade, but we'll see how it goes. 66 right now. Not great, I'll be honest with you. Alright, okay then. What have we got over there? Oh, they're easy. Get in there. Finish them off, please. Straight in and take them out. We want to rescue these people. A new metal. Detailed surface scans of Jinka 4A have identified a large impact crater containing the wreckage of several ancient starships of unknown design. The ships appear to be completely devoid of life support systems, leading us to suspect that they were either unusually large drones or controlled by some form of artificial intelligence. Interestingly, the hulls of these ships was constructed out of living metal, an exceedingly rare and inorganic material. With many unique properties, this metal can be programmed to assume a certain shape or form, and it will slowly regrow itself if damaged. Over a period of several millennia, the surviving metal from the wrecked ships was fused into a large and extremely dense deposit that could potentially be mined for centuries to come. Fascinating. Tech progress gained. Living metal plus 25%. Very nice. Ransoming is best laid plans. The pirate base, while fairly inconspicuous, is obvious when you know what to look for. A fleet in confused formation slowly drifts out from behind the repurposed mining complex. They were obviously not expecting company. Open comms, the captives need to be ready. Hello again, Director. I take it void fire ships are the cause of all this commotion. Our hosts seem about ready to leave their post. Boarding this place would probably end badly for everyone involved, but if you attack the base directly, I think we can make a break for one of the lifeboats. Please try not to blow us up on our way out. Very well, we will try. Very hard not to blow you up on the way out.
Competitive station engaged.
Fantastic. Not really competitive, so... Well, I guess they are competitive. They were pursuing a particularly hostile form of business. As the pirate base slowly tears itself apart in a savage chain of reaction instigated by our military vessels, the search for the captive crew of their Luxon begins. They made it to a lifeboat. They should be attempting to hail us by now. Scan all frequencies. Director, this is the crew of the Luxian. The plan went off without a hitch. Once you started bombarding the base directly, the guards took their ships, and we were able to break down the cell door. The lifeboats were unguarded, and it seems you kept the pirates busy enough that they did not care much about our escape. Welcome home, jailbreakers. With the crew of the Luxian safely on their way back to Neath, disaster has been averted. The Ferrocorp people are sure to glory in the decisive actions of the Ferrocorp Free Trader Directorate. Director, rather. The situation with the kidnapping of ransomware pirates, as well as the pirate band itself, has come to an end. Some questions remain, mainly relating to the much larger political navy and captives claimed to have seen through portholes shortly after their capture. Piratical, rather. But considering the circumstances, it can be safely assumed that the threat appears to be much greater than it actually was. The ransomwares are over and done with. Very well. Influence gained 80. Savior modifier added for 120 months. Given the full. Wow, happiness plus 10%. I approve. I approve enormously of that. Okay, no access. FD Nightglen was forced to return to Ashik from Nupran because it was within the. Wow. Leaders gained a level. That's nice. We're not even going to bother looking at that. Okay. Well, let's go out and have a look. How did they expand? They expanded there. Well, at least we managed to survey all of that area before they jumped. Okay, well, once that's done, I would like you to be over here surveying these systems then. They seem connected to a couple of empires, so we want to get as much info as we can. Oh, actually. Scrap that. Go here. Well, finish that, then go there and survey out in this direction. I want to get as much information as we can and make use of all of the anomaly anomaly discovery chance and research speed that we've got. Okay. Well, that's fine for now.
Special project
Mining drone
actualized.
work ethic. The drones are remarkably efficient at squeezing every diminishing returns from the rock void ferret miners would have soon discarded, deemed exhausted of all worthwhile mineral content. Our top engineers are working on adapting the drone's methodology for use in the Ferrocorp Free Traders mining networks and stations, which should improve efficiency, effectively lessening energy expenditure. Of a lesser import is the fact that the drones are not completely silent. Contrary to previous assumptions, they emit signal pings, though extremely infrequently, and at a wavelength that hard to isolate from background noise. If there is anyone left to receive these pings, it may be a mystery for another time. Easy prey. No. Also, fascinating automata. There we go. Let's get that drone mining techniques. Yeah, I think that would be much better. Much, much better for us. Much more profitable. We could expand out. These are kind of poor pickings compared to the other places that we could go, though. If we wanted to try and colonize this, would require... I don't know. Let's grab our construction ship, which is
Potential
currently
market survey completed.
on its way not far off from where it needs to be, actually. Yukafin, head back and upgrade, please. That should be fine.
A system has been
Maybe time for us to
surveyed.
get a second construction ship, frankly. It's been a long while in the
Research
making, but I think
actualized.
we probably need one. Research
Outlier
station increase.
identified.
Despite expected projections, Glidarium 2 has a particularly large solid core beneath its incredibly thick mantle of unique gases. Our scientists recommend further investigation. Very well. New research. Research alternatives?
A system
nice.
has been surveyed.
Or basic combat roles. Also nice. But yeah, I think we're going to go with basic combat roles at this point. Research agreement has been entered. Ancient medical complex. Astounding news from the FC map machine. Deep scans have revealed an unexpectedly large solid core of Glidarium 2 to be covered with the compressed remains of a sprawling medical complex millions of years old. Though the intense mantle pressure of the gas giant severely limits the amount of data we can extract from the core's surface, Science Officer Lambusado reports that the hidden structure match beyond a doubt the technology used in the enigmatic L-Gate. The crew hypothesizes Glidarium 2 was a planetary medical facility created by the gate builders millennia ago. At some point, the complex was abandoned, and its automated gas replicators ran unchecked for untold centuries, gradually converting the planet into a gas giant. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Ooh, that's quite a nice thing to have just added to a planet, frankly. Okay, let's pause things there. It's been a while. We've received communique from a previously unknown spacefaring empire that call themselves the Rufari Star Dynasty. They claim to have learned of our existence by listening in on the communications of another empire we were in contact with. Okay. Well, I speak on behalf of the Rufari Star Dynasty, and I come with a message for your depraved species. As long as you stay out of our internal affairs and treat our great leader, High King Tokjir, with reverence, there may yet be peace between our nations. Cooperation will surely benefit us all. Are you authoritarian xenophobe? Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. But, oh well. All the way out there, eh? Well, we haven't made contact with you guys yet. Or at least, not much contact, anyway. Xenophobe, militarist, egalitarian. Let's have a look at contacts for now. See who the best people to talk to would be. Curators are pretty happy with us. Federation builders are decently pleased with us as well. Not bad. Bombardment policy is the only thing that's holding it back. Bombardment policy is holding you back as well. We could probably push you all the way up to a trade agreement, honestly. We need 22 there. Okay. Let's offer a trade deal. I would like to offer... Wow, what have we got? How? Oh, we don't have any of those. Never mind. Back up to 200 though. But I want food in return. Well, however much food... Ooh, that's something that you want a lot of. Let's see. We can get some food from you. Let's continue to grab some. And then some consumer goods as well. No, you don't need any consumer goods. Ooh. Very well, you're the first one that I've seen that doesn't. I'll give you some volatile notes as well, though. I'll take a little bit more food. Okay, confirm this trade. Defensive pact over there. Now let's have a look at how that's affected things. 121. Ooh. Commercial pact is so close. Non-aggression pact, defensive pact, migration treaty. We can just push it a tiny amount more. That would be very much in our favor. Giving you some... Maybe do you want energy credits? No, you really don't. Alloys, perhaps? Yeah, you want a lot of those, but so do I, so no. Minerals is going to have to be. We'll give you another 400 minerals. Maybe some energy credits too. 400 energy credits. Just push it up a little bit. There you go, confirm. See if that can grease the wheels. Enough. Let's have a look at you. We're at 100 favorable trade. Oh, perhaps I pushed it a little bit too... Yeah, I pushed it too hard. I can't get it any higher than that. Damn, that was a bad mistake on my part. I should have double-checked that. Well. That was a pain. Okay, we're going to have to just wait for the trust to increase by another 3. So I'm going to need trust to be up at... Well, let's just say trust at 10. Once trust hits 10, we can push trade up enough to get a commercial pact. That is a pain in the bum, though I should have checked. What a scallywag I am. Alright, our 2 workers here. 70 days. That's not terrible. We can have that done soon enough. I really need someone... A scientist who's good with like leadership. There's no one there who is particularly good with that though, which is massively a pain. I need someone who I can get to help me with my administration cap. I need someone who's particularly good at those kinds of researches.
Potential market survey completed.
Toxic and lifeless world appears to have once been inhabited by a moderately advanced pre-space civilization. Very well, research that. However, Nightclap, for now, go ahead and assist research. We've got a little bit of research coming in from there, so make it happen. Found in the Galactic Market. Okay, should we desire to compete for the title, we have a few years to use decisions to nominate one of our wills. Well, I've already done that. Is the Galactic Market up and running? No, not yet. I could buy this for a reasonable amount of money, or there's a lot of things I can trade for, actually. I can trade the motes for things, too. I can only trade for... only energy. Okay. That's not terrible. I really would like to improve our contacts with some people over here, though. Let's try and see if we can get up to a research agreement with some of these. Well, at least you. Let's have a look. What would we need to get to a research agreement? 58, 93, 63 there, 54. This wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, okay. Let's push for some trade deals. Oh, actually, no. No, we need to hold off on that for a little bit at least. We need to make sure that other things are taken care of first and foremost. No, we don't want to upgrade that yet. There is evidence that the current climate of Glidrium 3C is the cause of a runaway greenhouse effect triggered by massive amounts of pollution. The oceans have boiled away and the moon is permanently enclosed in a dense cloud layer due to thick atmosphere. Scattered ruins of the indigenous civilization can still be found on the surface, suggesting an overpopulated culture that perished in the mid to late stages of the industrial age. Tragic. Let us hope that other species can learn from this. Right, I would very much like to upgrade you into a proper starbase, and then we're going to launch a war. I've got a couple of things over here that I wouldn't mind trying to take. You specifically.
Future market survey complete.
You, because of all of the research. We've got a couple of things going on there. Let's upgrade. There we go. We'll see what we can do. We will be going to war reasonably soon, I imagine. Right. Let's get you over here, having a check out of these systems before they become inaccessible to us. You can check out this one after that. Math machine. You have finished down here. Okay, well, explore out this branch then. See what we can find down here. There's quite a lot of stuff in that direction, so should be cool. And you are almost done with your research. Fantastic. Hopefully we get some more free ships. That'd be quite. I'd be quite happy to accept
Special
that.
project
Yeah,
actualized.
see, Apostolo has successfully restored power to the automated shipyard over Core 2A. The facility immediately resumed its interrupted construction order, using what materials it had on hand to build 3 advanced raiders of an unknown design. Unfortunately, the ancient facility broke down completely afterwards and has been deemed beyond repair. We have sent crews to the new ships and commissioned them into our fleet. Brilliant. Right, now you gotta go all the way back. Sorry about that. Alright, you've gone over here, so yeah, continue exploring these ones as best you can, while you can. There you go. Right, new ships. Sure, let's get them into Lohoido's fleet. Send them down. We are just shy of our naval capacity. Ukafin, yeah, let's go into Fleet Manager and see what we can do. Do you want to expand anything out? Ukafin, we've got a couple that need upgrade. But, you're on the way back, actually. Lohoido would be the better one to add ships to then. Could we get you... 2 fleets and need reinforcement of 7 ships for 1,013. Whoa! That hurts a lot. I guess we're not doing that right now. But eventually Lohoido does need to be reinforced. Yeah, we can't afford to reinforce the fleet. We'll just have to wait. I want to get that fleet fully upgraded and we'll get these ships merged into it, and that should be a pretty powerful fleet at that point. We'll see how things go. Okay, well, we've basically got a massive unclaimed area over here.
We have
I'm
found
tempted
anomalies.
to expand
From
out.
time to time, our science ships will...
Research actualized.
Really, Veer? I don't think you understand what I've been doing this whole time. Okay. Artificial moral codes. Amenities plus 5%. Crime minus 15%. Perfect. Hydroponics farms and hydroponics bays. That wouldn't be bad. It wouldn't be bad at all. Or we could upgrade the building we already have to get some more managerial jobs. Administrative cap. Yes, colonial bureaucracy, please. Please, we need it so. That would pull our administrative cap down below its current... Sorry, it would rise the administrative cap above what we're currently using, so we would finally be able to start expanding properly again. That would be good. Good times. Let's check in on our planets, though. Neat. How are things going? We'll close down factions for the time being. Neath is doing alright,
A
actually.
system has been
Yeah, not bad
surveyed.
at all. Research agreement proposal, system surveyed. Leader is getting to level. Good, good, good. Got amenities flowing in. This is marvelous. Crime rate is super low. Yeah, rules are alright. We could expand a little bit more aggressively, I imagine, but for the time being, this is good. Decisions-wise, amenities, immigration pull, martial law, boost nomination bid. Okay. Basic marketplace competitiveness rating with additional measures. Usable up to 2 times. Sure, I'll do it. We're now strong. I need a lot more influence to be able to do that again. Also a lot more money. I'm willing to try
Research
and push for it.
actualized.
Right, combat roles has been researched. Nice. We could get the cold fusion reactor. Oop. Solid ore civilization encountered. We've detected the presence of an alien civilization on Nodox 5 in the Nodox system. They appear to be in the early space age, as evidenced by the many primitive satellites orbiting their homeworld. Their nation-states are on a path towards joining together in a global government, and it is likely only a matter of time before they venture beyond their world to join the galactic community. We should consider building an observation post. That's probably not going to happen, I'll be honest with you. Of all of these, I would say cold
system
fusion
has been
reactors are the ones
surveyed.
that are particularly interesting to me. These 2 areas have been surveyed, but before we go any further, do I have a leader who's particularly good with that kind of science? No, I don't. Got any other? Ooh, we do. I have one. If that's son of Baga, you might be a better one to have take the reins, but no, for the time being, I feel that you're actually really, really good at this, especially considering your skill level. No, we'll just allow you to continue. I don't really feel that we need to worry too much about that particular branch of science
Future
for the time
market
being.
survey complete.
So I'm happy with what we've got. What are these new ships? They've got a long track ahead of them, unfortunately.
Market
Okay.
outlier
Repeated
identified.
scans of Hixar 2's surface gave inconsistent sensor readings, almost as if the planet itself was a constant state of upheaval. Very well researched.
Market outlier identified.
Our science officer has found an anomaly. It will require excessive probing. Very well also research that.
Market outlier
This
identified.
barren, lifeless world is showing signs of once having supported a biosphere. Ah, this is fantastic. Getting so many things. Land of Opportunity Edict. Affecting our
Upscaling
empire has
complete.
expired. Well, it never really did anything for us, to be frank. Our detailed survey of Faragon 2 has revealed that it once may have supported life in the distant path. There are significant deposits of frozen water on the polar ice caps, and beneath the planet's surface, the existence of valley networks suggests that water may once have flowed freely. Terraforming this planet would theoretically be possible, but we do not yet have the technology required. That's fine. Fascinating. Not something we care about that right now. Okay, we've now got another star starhold. All right then. Communication jammer. Defense grade supercomputer would be fantastic. Crew quarters so that we could station some ships here. The upkeep would drop. Defense platforms would be especially nice, but I'm not sure on that one yet. We could have a hangar bay. Protection range increase, trade protection 5. An anchorage, naval capacity increase, shipyard. That wouldn't be too bad. But I'm thinking we would want hangar bay. Maybe even 2 hangar bays, just to increase ship hull points and armor, and also extend protection. Yeah. Got 2 hangar bays, then missile battery. Actually, a shipyard would be quite nice. Ultimately, then down here, I'm thinking the defense grid supercomputer. Either that or defensive order, disruption field generator. Shield hit points are down. Allow our ships to jump a little bit faster. More defensive platforms, because we don't have any defensive platforms here. But that would make this place incredibly powerful if we make use of it. Alright, I think we probably should try at the very least. Okay, heading back out then. We are going to have to design some new defense platforms. We've got strikecraft, missiles, and currently a decent amount of lasers there. We could probably just build lots of these, frankly. There's no particular reason not to. Missiles are fairly good. As long as we build them in an even amount, we should be alright. With quite a lot of deterrent to anyone actually invading this area. And from there we can launch attacks in 3 different directions. The FC Pineapple's crew, I love the name of that that particular ship, is reported they've found something spectacular on Shetron 5. On the surface lies traces of an explorative expedition of another civilization. Left behind are some well-preserved documented artifacts. The proposed action by Chief Science Officer Matthew is to send the text findings to our homeworld for translation. There is also the possibility to sell them off on the private investor. Whew. I mean, that's tempting, but no. We're all about the research
Situation log
right now.
revised.
Alright, translated into text. 39 months. No, we want that administrative cap. The very geological structure of Hixar-2 is indeed in flux, driven by what Science Officer Lambasado assures us is a Lambasado's tectonic process, as fascinating as it is esoteric. What is of more interest to the Ferrocorp free traders is that we may be able to strategically halt the planet's ceaseless, chaotic self-transformation. In short, a near-instant stabilization of the planet into something slightly, if not entirely, more habitable is theoretically possible. Lambasado estimates that an additional 200 energy credits will be needed to power a thorough mapping of the planetary activity and determine the validity of what the science officer has termed a surgical terraforming strike. Actual terraforming lies beyond our grasp at present, so this is an exciting opportunity. Just study its natural process, or the FC math machine will have its 200 credits. A roughly 50% chance of success. You know what? I'm willing to gamble on it. It might even get some better experience. Science Officer Lambasado reports that Hixar-2 can indeed be terraformed. A narrow window of opportunity is expected to open shortly, as the planet enters a particularly unstable phase of its cycle, lasting a couple of months. Lambasado believes that miniaturized explosive charges delivered to the planet's crust at strategic irradiation of the atmosphere during this time will halt Hixar-2's tumultuous changes and stabilize it in a form somewhat more stable and sustaining life. A special project has been issued, but we do not have much time.
Situation log revised.
Go ahead. I'm happy for you to make this happen. So, select you. There we go. Go ahead and research that project. Hopefully you'll get a good chunk of experience. Our scientists are very highly experienced because of the amount of anomalies they're getting to investigate. And this has been a really, really good move for us, I think.
Special project actualized.
Yukavin has been repaired. Tactical terraforming success. Science Officer Lambasado is proud to report that Hixar-2 can now be reclassified as an arid rather than barren planet. This grand experiment has greatly enriched the Void Ferret sciences. Wow, that was good. That was well worth 200 credits in my opinion. That was a lot of science output. We've now got a good amount stored for both engineering and physics. Very nice work, guys. Very nice work indeed. Influence is going up slowly. So
Ships
is
upscaled.
alloys, unfortunately.
A system has been surveyed.
Fantastic.
Outlier identified.
Unusually deliberate geometric configuration of minerals drifts through the debris dealt by 497 and is possibly of alien origin. Research. And a galactic establishment. Established in Duke. We win! Our marketing campaign on Neath has borne fruit, and the market powers that be have seen fit to centralize much of their activity within the Duke system. Galactic Market Station established in Duke A system. Ends the founding of the Galactic Market event chain. Market Nexus modifier added, giving the following effect. Market fee minus 10%. Dropping the fee by 10% is not terrible. I was hoping for something a little bit more. What be this? Is this it? The Prince. In gentle orbit around the massive 4-97 floats a portable data bank scooped up by the FC Madcan. It is found to contain text in some alien language. The vocabulary is not wholly unfamiliar, but the syntax is disconcertingly complex. Science Officer Masada recommends a more thorough study to decipher the text. Analyze it on me.
Situation log
Let's
revised.
pause this for a moment, and we want to have a proper look. Is this the... No, this is our ships, I assume. Yeah, these are our ships. Where's the station, then? Duke Station, Ferrocorp Free Traders. Does this have any market modifiers or anything like that? Galactic Market Station. Oh, it's tiny. Wow. While nominally amorphous and independent of galactic geopolitics, many of the administrative functions of the Galactic Market are physically located in this station. Okay, well, let's hope it grows over time. Okay, well, that was pretty amazing. I think that will have had a big help for us. And there we go, we're bringing in a decent amount of food again. Hooray! Let's go and have a check on our planet, shall we? Ruler's Undertaker can actually have something... Wow, the population has been exploding over here. We've got 3 robots, 4 humans, and 13 void pirates. Marvellous. How many of them are working? Okay, we've still got 3 technician positions there. The farms are doing okay. That's probably where most of that has come from. Okay. Well, in terms of the robot assembly, we've got Numismatic Shrine there. We can probably get this upgraded soon. What do we need? Number of pops greater or equal to 40. Oh, okay, well, it's going to be a while then, actually. In the meanwhile, let's have a look at what we could do here. Research labs. Finally, we can get some research labs. I would really, really, really enjoy that. What else might we want to do, though? Chemical plants. I don't think we need the emotes right now. We're only producing an extra 1, but... Yeah, I don't think adding more there would necessarily help us. Commercial zones, trade value and amenities, we don't need that right now. Civilian would allow us to make some more consumer goods. That might be worth it, but we're just not using the ones that we've got. No, Unity, trade value and society research will be the next one for us, I think. Unless we want to go for research lab, but... Actually, yes, since we're assisting the research here, why don't we? Let's get some researchers over here. That will help out a fair old bit, I would imagine. Now, on Neath, let's have a look at you. We're so close to being able to build robot assembly plants. And that has to be what we do next. 100% has to be what we have next. We need to get additional pop that doesn't need food. That would be a huge thing for us. Okay, I don't even think the robot pops need housing, frankly, which would be particularly nice. You've got a little ways to go yet, but it shouldn't be too bad. Let's close down the sectors for now. We don't need to continually be looking at that.
Future market survey complete.
Well done, and there we go, the final part. Oh, okay. You call that a fair deal? You spit in the face of Numa. Pah! Oh, but we have customers. Our sincerest apologies for that display. Some do not have the courage to accept good fortune when it falls into their laps. Show us your ways. We have the courage. Behold Fortune's favor, our most trusted guardship. She was chosen by the goddess herself to escort our blessed cargo across the galaxy, and has thwarted many a blasphemer in her day. Pirate, infidels, monsters of the void, all who interfere with Numa's divine path. Yet she is almost as good as new. Yes, she has served Fortune well, and now, for a modest donation, she may also serve you. As always, if you need time to consider, we can notify you before we depart your territory. How much do you need? That's a lot. Okay, please call us back later. I can make that money. We need another 1,000, more or less. Okay. As you wish, Void Paris. We will contact you again before we leave. But bear in mind, Numa is a fickle mistress. If your mind sways, the deal may change. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Well, let's pause that there. Utopian Dream. Pop amenities usage reduced by 10%. Hooray! Our amenities on every planet is now better. Okay, now then, let's have a look at this. Starbase capacity plus 5. That's nice. Enigmatic engineering. Sensor range plus 2. Ship hyperlane detection range plus 4. Our technology and engineering is too arcane for others to reverse engineer. That would be good if we were in a lot of wars or intended to lose any. Executive vigor. Edict duration plus 50%. Transcendent learning. Our society must change its approach towards learning, and by doing so, our best and brightest will be able to reach a completely new level of achievement. Not exactly what I want. Universal transactions. Branch office cost minus 15%. Commercial packs no longer cost influence to maintain. That would be good, because I want to open a lot of those. This is a decision that permanently increases the maximum number of districts on the planet can support by 2. It can only be performed once per planet. Oh, that would actually be kind of nice on Neath right now. I'll be honest, that wouldn't be too bad. Nihilistic acquisition. We can't get that. Colossus project. We can't have that one. Engineered evolution. Requires gene tailoring. Flash is weak. Requires droids. Well, actually, that one isn't too far off. Might be able to get that one. Robot upkeep dropped by 10% and pop assembly speed plus 33%. The limited constraints imposed on us by our feeble organic bodies are simply unacceptable. Transcendence requires a Centerberg mind over matter. Psychic theory. World shaper, galactic force projection. I don't think we need this one, but would be nice to have. Voidborn. Require the Star Fortress technology. That's the next one we need. It would give us habitats. Habitats would be ridiculously powerful in this game. I'm tempted to just sit on that right now because we can't even get these yet. Branch office cost down 15% wouldn't be bad, but it was only reduced things by like a few hundred. No, we're going to sit on that, and depending on which technology we get first, we'll spend it differently. But for now,
Future market survey complete.
The planetary body, Faragon 6, appears to be covered in some manner of greyish substance, possessing strange properties and varying metallic composition. Okay, more living metal. It's fine. Map the stars is over. Governor Travis has leveled up. We have found an anomaly over there that we are currently about to research, which is good. Okay, need that edict again. We haven't got many more that we can easily look at. Well, actually, no, we can probably try and move through their borders. We should probably do that then. So yes, edicts. Continue map the stars. Either that or... I mean, that wouldn't be too bad, actually, for a little while. In fact, I can turn those on at any point. So that's fine. Healthcare campaign? No. Map the stars, please. Keep that going. Now, I need to make some money. So it's about time that we make some money. Let's have a look at our contacts. Hypnar League. 143. There we go. Our trust is sufficient now. Let's have a look. Are you ready to open a commercial pact? You will be soon. Then, yes, let us offer a trade deal. I would like to trade... Do you want consumer goods? Please tell me you do. No, you do not. Makes me sad. I will trade you some volatile motes in exchange for a lot of energy credits. Give me a decent amount, please. 1,000 would do, but I do also want to kind of make you happy with me. So let's give you a decent chunk of minerals as well. We don't need that many, I don't think. Actually, what we could do is trade that away to get even more money. That'll be enough. Let's go. Confirm. Let's hope that goes through in time. Yes, please. There we go. Yes. Have a look at you. There we are. We should now be able to really... That is so incredibly frustrating. I need one. Alright. Well, that's fine. We've got enough money to do what I need. That is so disheartening. My goodness. But hopefully our trust will increase. Where is their trust? Can I see that here before going in? No, it doesn't look like. Okay, well, we need to let it increase it just a tiny bit more. Meanwhile, we could try and improve our standing with some of the others. Our bombardment policy is going to be a little bit tricky, isn't it? Research agreement, you're quite far away from that right now. It's the other research agreements that's causing you issue. How much would you get from this? You'd get a lot from us, so we're going to hold off on that one. Let's just try and get one more commercial pack before we do anything else, I think. But you know what? I think that's where we're going to be wrapping up today's episode. We've almost mapped out one half of the galaxy. We need to get our science ships over there to continue mapping the other half. And also, we're very close to getting a second trade partner. That is going to be a big thing for us. We've also got the Galactic Market. Let's open that up. There we are, Galactic Market. There we are, with our market leader. What could we trade? Is there anyone who... Oh, we can buy these. Oh, that's fantastic. After detailed analysis, Officer Masada has discovered that the strange metallic substance coating the surface of Varagon 6 is in fact comprised of billions upon billions of nanites. These nanites are microscopic, self-replicating micro-machines, perhaps created by a past civilization for some unknown purpose. The volume and density of this nanite sludge is remarkable, adding billions of tons of mass to the underlying planet. It would appear these tiny self-replicating replicators entered a state of runaway rogue production at some point in the past, engulfing the planet and everything on it. In studying the nanites, the crew has made some exciting new findings that will undoubtedly aid us in our research. Wow, okay. And there we go, technology gained, assembly patterns, Alligate Insight +1.
Research actualized.
Marvelous. Well, that's a nice way to wrap up the episode. We have got planet build speed plus 25%. Let's have a quick look at where we are. 7 months, 10 months, 22 months. Not bad. 7 months. Oh, that's going to be so good. So good. But that's going to be it from me for now. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed and will be joining me for the next episode. But until then, and as always, do take care, everyone.